So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with eFootball today. I know I put out some FIFA content lately and a few of you, oh my god, what's going on? TTB is now gone to the dark side. No, I haven't. I've just gone to the side that makes sense right now because, you know, there really isn't much to play regarding eFootball. However, today we have unlocked all the teams, folks. That's right, we're on PC, and I will say, it doesn't look great on PC. The resolution's got problems. The max you can play is 1080p, which is an embarrassment in 2021. And it doesn't look great, to be honest, but we have the luxury of getting all those teams. For some reason, it's saying there's two controllers plugged in. There isn't. We are going to be playing full manual, as always, but as you can see, we've got Europe, we've got South America, and we've got the Asia Oceania. So if we go into that, we've got all these teams. Now, remember, they're not licensed, so it's not going to be quite, you know, licensed, should we say. But it will certainly do. We've got the Argentinian League. There we go. You've got the other league as well, Sport Boys, Sporting Cristal, and a few others. And then, of course, we've got Europe, all the English teams. There's Newcastle, Leeds, Burnley. Obviously, we've got Man United already in it. So yeah, we're going to have some fun with some teams that we haven't played with. So let's go ahead and do a bit of Chelsea taking on the pool. Because I feel like this will be... that's good language. I do not know why Liverpool and Chelsea are not five-star teams. That's quite odd. I've unlocked... I need to turn this audio down. It's too much. The team time, or the time of the match. So if we go over to gameplay, we've got all the difficulties unlocked as well. So we're going to play on Superstar, game speed's normal, leave everything else alone. And there we have it. Look at that. We can actually play a 30-minute match if we wanted to pull our face off. But we're not going to go that far. So let's play a 10-minute match. We'll turn on penalties just in case it's a draw. We also can choose a few different balls. So we've got eFootball ball, the Vantargio 5000. That sounds like something out of a movie. The Nike Flight City Atim ball. We've got the Kappa Combat ball of 2021. The Elijah Ballon Officiel Ligue 1 ball. And then the eFootball yellow one. But let's go ahead and just play with that one because it looks Nike-ness. And that will do. Now, when it comes to the stadiums, just the same, I think. Are all these stadiums in the game? I think they are. Let's just go ahead and play at the Emirates because it's in England. We'll play at night time because I feel like it looks better. Pitch conditions, you can't really do anything else like turf. It would be nice to be able to like change the turf and stuff. But anyway, here we go. So it looks a little bit odd when you've got Chelsea and Liverpool walking around at the Emirates. But that's where we are. There is Virgil Van Dijk. What a suit he has. Robertson there as well. Now let's go ahead. So we've got the home strip, of course, and the away kit. And no, we don't have the licenses, okay? But at least we get to see a few different teams. So yeah, we'll give the old red against the old blue. Well, how are you guys feeling about eFootball? Still the same? I really haven't touched it much, folks. I probably will stream tomorrow. A little bit more eFootball because I really do need to play it a lot more and try and test out a few things. It is very similar to PES. At the end of the day, there is just a lot of bugs. I think that the speed's a little bit slow as well. Let's have a look here. Any players up for this? Not really. That's a bit of a shame. Everyone's on neutral form. I don't think maybe the form doesn't work with the teams that are unlocked. Honestly, I think this is probably fine, as Pilaqueta. I mean, they're playing that 5 at the back. We've got Ziyech we could bring in, actually. Let's put him on the old left-hand side there. Tactically set this up. Possession, yeah, that's fine. All right, let's just dive into it. No messing about. As I said, the PC version is not well optimized in any shape or form. It looks like pants because you just can't get the high resolutions. There is Alisson. Fabinho looks quite hilarious. And I kind of want to talk about as well, like, how do I feel about eFootball? What's the potential of this? Because we know there's been a lot of negatives. The reviews have been dreadful. IGN gave it, I think, a score of 3. 3 out of 10. It's just not been a good start for them, Konami. But they know it. There's been a lot of issues played. I do feel like something's gone wrong over the last year or so at Konami, where they've had to change plans. I know Night MD put out something saying that the original game plan was this, and then they kind of went towards this. I feel like something happened, because when we saw the next-gen trailer, I think back then they had an inclination of what they wanted to do, and they were going to focus on next-gen, but then something changed, and then they just kind of decided, well, let's make it mobile-y. I mean, look at that. His ball's floated in the air. As I said, we're on PC. It doesn't look great. There's a kind of a lot of jaggies lying about as well. But hopefully the gameplay is smooth enough for you. I mean, it's a little bit laggy for me, but I'm trying to record this on numerous different things. But anyway, here we go. Let's bring this about and see what we can do. Cool, blimey. How slow are we, Azpilicueta? I don't know. Very, very slow, apparently. But something must have changed for them to just come out with this. I mean, there's still obviously talk about which build is coming out, this, that, and the other. And we're going to concede right off the bat here. And there we go. I don't know if you heard the net. Like, the net sounds actually sound pretty decent. Not a great start when Jota bangs it in after just 4 minutes. So all the transfers are there, folks. They've done the transfers for the teams. But yeah, we just got caught there, straight through the middle. I'm still very much programmed the PES way. So I'm pressing buttons that normally work, but they don't work because this is different. It's not a brand new game. I'm not even going to call this a brand new game, because for me it isn't. It still has that PES feeling about it. They've taken away things, if anything. I don't know why they took away some of the functions. They should have just left them alone. Like making, you know, having players make runs is really annoying me, because you can't do it. You know, I don't understand why. Even in FIFA, you can make runs. All right, anyway, here comes Kovacic, finding the old Chilwell. But we'll play a couple of matches with some of these newer teams, just so we can get a feel for it a little bit more. Basically, the problem with this game is... There you go. Look at that for the lovely move. And I pressed L2 because I thought the arrow was going to show up. No, Ricky, it's gone. It's gone. But yeah, we'll play a couple of games with a few different teams and give this a bit of a bash. Now, don't ask me where you get this from. Just go on EvoWeb and find it. You know, there's plenty of little mods lurking around. There is actually a resolution changer, but I didn't think it did anything for me. So I tried it. It failed. We're in 1080p. We're going to have to live with it. I can't believe Konami even put out a PC version that just... It doesn't look good. I mean, the PC should be the best version. If they could just bring back the buttons that you had, Konami, please. At least, I don't need to worry about things that I don't need to worry about. Like, look how long Ziyech took to control that ball. Very difficult. Very hard. I do like the transitions. I keep mentioning that. No, I don't want to do that. At least you can super cancel it. All right, let's fire that in. We've taken the quick one there towards the old back post. Looped up. Flicked it back inside. And, oh, he's hit the blimmin' bar. Romelu Lukaku. Should have done better than that. I don't like the fact that I can't make players make runs. I'm pressing, you know, L1 and R3 and nothing's happening. And that is the biggest thing in football. Like, you have to... Like, look at the other flank. No one's making a run for me. Oh, my God, Nashmir. You're all standing around fiddling with yourself. Well, here's Mane. Delivers it in. Big deflection. That's a half a clearance. Not a great clearance. Comes back to Fabinho. Comfortable save. All right, let's just smack this one forward and try and find Lukaku. Flick that one on. It's back to Matip. Now, I know there's some sort of a few tweaks that have come out. I don't know if they've done anything to the game. I tried downloading. I thought there was an update. It's still version 0.9 that I can see. But I am not seeing as much, like, collisions being stupidly dumb. They're still there when you use L2 and X, but I don't know. Let's see. Does it work here? If we try and use it? It's not responsive enough, okay? Konami, fix the responsiveness, fix that move right there. It didn't look as bad. That's why I think they're doing something in the background with this game now. Like right there. It looked better than what we saw last week when it was complete pants. So I do feel like they're doing something in the background. They need to do something because, you know, you can't you can't release this as a full game when it does officially come out in November. No one's going to be playing this very much at all. Nice bit of play there. So, yeah, I think there's... Keepers, please. There's potential here. There's potential, and I'll say that, you know, slightly. But for me, you've got to fix the responsiveness of the game, speed it up a little bit, fix the collisions as well, bring back the player runs. I don't know why you got rid of it, mobile game or not. I'm sure there's buttons on the mobile that can initiate a player run. So please fix it. Because for me, it's just pointless. And we're going to have a shot here because, you know, you do it, and it's a good block from the defender. All right, we're going to whip this in. Takes it nice and early towards the keeper. He punches it clear. Here comes the old volley, although that's not a very good volley, and that's a dreadful finish. As the lads come out for half-time. So it definitely looks better on the PlayStation 5 than on PC. I don't think PC has that next-gen treatment. I think they need to change their arms a bit. Everyone looks like they've been working out down the gym throughout the summer. They've all got the same size biceps. God, which FIFA was it where everyone looked like a bodybuilder? I remember seeing Jordan Henderson looked absolutely hilarious. Was it like FIFA 17, 16 or something? It was quite funny. Anyway, here is the Milner as he looks to feed it up the line. I still would say, though, this is a more realistic game than FIFA, and I want to see that if that was a foul. Oh, well, okay. Okay, he's going to give it. So, have a look at this. See, that looks... It seems they've polished up something that, you know, the loading's still all over the place, and it's like, well, sometimes it loads and sometimes it doesn't. But when we're talking about, like, the collisions... So, yeah, this is now... So this is what I mean, like, last week, if you did this with L2 and X, it glitched all over the shop. But as you can see, Rudiger, I mean, yeah, he kind of glides across the floor a little bit, but at least he's giving him a push, and that's where I'm saying that the potential's there, because, you know, he comes in, yeah, his arms go through him, but at least the collisions are kind of working. They both fall down because Rudiger's decided he's just going to shove him out the way. That looks better than what we saw last week. So... That's why when you talk about Barry and you talk about Spoonie and the build they played, I very much do feel like, yes, they played a much more polished build than what we've seen. But we'll see. We've got to give this game a good few months. I mean, a good few months before we decide, you know, how bad it's going to be. I mean, I don't know what's going on here. I've just, you know, geez Louise. Yeah, just get the ball out. Right, well, he just punched me in the face. So stuff like that, I mean, it's a mess still, but it's not as much of a mess. I'm trying to be positive somehow. All right, here we go. Now, someone needs to make the run. I can't make the run for you. You've got to do the business. Cuts back. Well, that's just about caught me, but he got away with it. Salah looks to play it through. It's not a bad idea. He stopped for no reason. That's a comfortable save. Here we go again.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
All right, swing it all the way around. Get that ball under. Flicking up the line. Can you do it through the old legs? Does that still work? Well, that's not who I wanted to pass it to, but anyway. I don't want to do it there, because if I do it there, I'm going to lose it. Does he let it run through his legs? No, he doesn't. So what's the button to let it run through your legs? R2? That doesn't work either. Did they remove that? Why would you remove that? Well, that's a heavy touch, but we'll keep going. Werner's had enough. Romelu Lukaku's in the mix. How's the ball in towards Romelu? And there's a chance. Half a clearance. And that'll be a corner. Much better, though, isn't it, when you play a 10-minute game as opposed to a 5-minute game, which I don't understand. Like, you can't get a proper feel for the game if you're going to play with a 5-minute match. Well, we've run straight past him. Mane. I think the way I would sum up eFootball is it's clunky. You know, that's a nice goal, fair enough. But it's clunky. It's very difficult to do stuff because the responsiveness is just not there. Players are doing their own thing at times. He's saluting. But yeah, that was a decent goal from the pool. Mane played it across, down the line, flicked across, simple tapping. outside of the boot for some reason, but still did the business. Don't need a replay. Sod off. Chilwell. The old back post is on here, and that right there is common sense. Why on earth would it change to Azpilicueta when Timo Werner is standing in the position where the ball was heading? An odd choice, but it's your choice. All right, 5 minutes to go. So yeah, I'd definitely say, I don't know if they've fixed something. It seems to be the same version though, so I don't know if there's been any gameplay tweaks, but like the physical side, things seem a lot better, which isn't good still. I mean, that's how bad it was that we're saying it's a lot better. I'm saying it's a lot better than what I saw, because I'm using L2 and X a lot here to try and get the ball back, just to test it. As I say, it seems to work better. So maybe if you give it 6 months, this game might be doable. That's a great challenge there by Van Dijk. Mane.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 added minutes has been indicated. Well, thank you very much for letting us know about that. Right there, see, it's just a weird glitch though, isn't it? Right, is that Lukaku's? Yes, it is. He's got the magic. It's just very hard to dribble, as I say, because the responsiveness just lacks that little bit of extra oomph that you need. And all right, there we have it. So there's the first match. Chelsea losing to the Pool. But I haven't played eFootball since last week. Very, very rusty. Lads, it's just not good enough. But as you can see, that it doesn't look very good on PC. Could look a hell of a lot better than it should. And there he is. Was that Jota? Very happy with his display. All right, let's pick 2 more teams and have a bash with 2 other teams that we haven't seen. All right, folks, so we're going to do a bit of Real Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain. That's right. So we're going to see the Neymars. We should have Messi there and all the fun stuff. So let's go ahead. There he is, Lionel Messi and Toni Kroos. All right, those kits look good to me. The lads are prepared to do the business. Di Maria, Verratti, and there is Mr. Lionel Messi. The one and only. What a goal he scored in the Champions League not too long ago. Gotta love the pink behind the logos. I don't know why they're there. Someone obviously loves pink. I think that's what we've learned from that. People love the pink. But yeah, I really hope when this game does come out on PC officially, they really optimize the hell out of it. Because as I said, 1080 is the most you can play in Windows mode. If you play on full screen, I think it's only like 720. I mean, you could kind of upscale it and override settings in NVIDIA. I've just left it at 1080p because I'm like, well, whatever, it'll do. You're not missing a whole lot graphically. And you can see how many jaggies there are as well. All right, anyway, here we go. Let's see how this feels. You would expect Paris Saint-Germain to be pretty decent. There's no legend difficulty in this build. There's only superstar as the top one. Well, here goes Camavinga as he finds Mr. David Alaba. Chance to deliver it high towards Benzema. Comes back on the edge of the box. Cleared away. Kylian Mbappe is going to be the player to watch. Toni Kroos. I mean, yes, that's the thing. I still prefer this pace, you know, and the way the players take touches over FIFA, okay? And that's why when people say, oh, you've gone to the dark side, I still love PES. You know, this is PES at its heart. The problem with it is it's a mess. They haven't ported it over well enough. It's literally a port from PES 21 into a new engine, and it's going to take him some severe time to sort out these kinks, from the looks of it. So yeah, it's just one of those things. I still love PES's gameplay. I still think like the tempo and everything is good. It could be a little bit quicker. Like the passes are a little bit slow. Let's say there's potential, but how long we're going to take, or they're going to take to reach that potential, is a different story. And they can't take too long because people are going to get sick of it. All right, here we go, Luka Modric, and like there's no oomph on the shots. Give it a little more power, son. Someone asked me though why they did state, why do you think like PES is more a sim than FIFA? It's like because FIFA has this, the tactics, and it has this and that. And all I'm talking about when I say that is the gameplay. Like watch this, right? If I got the ball Like, watch the way he dribbles the ball. He takes 1, 2, 3. It's little touches, okay? On FIFA, he would have already taken about 7,000 touches to his 1. That's what I mean when I say that PES, for me, and it always has been, a more of a sim approach. Not talking about tactics, I'm just talking about the actual game itself and the way players move on the ball, the way players dribble with it. You know, FIFA's got its positives as well, don't get me wrong. Oh, we're all over the place. See that? Ridiculous. Someone should have tapped that in. You know, I've enjoyed FIFA for what it is. You know, it's a fun game when you just get on with it and you don't mess around too much. This is hard work to defend because the player switching, the responsiveness is mission, as I've mentioned about 7,000 times. But of course, folks, that's my opinion, right? It doesn't mean that you have to agree with me. And that's why I don't like it when people say, oh, you know, this, that. And they're like, if you don't agree with me, oh, that's fine. Jeez Louise, lads, what are we doing here? Get rid of the ball or just let them score. Well, at least we get to see Kylian Mbappe play some rock, paper, scissors. Can't believe he's beaten Messi there. And Messi can't believe it. Congratulations, you were rock. I was scissors. You lost. Job done. So they got new celebration. But yeah, trying to get the ball out here. Absolute mess. Look at this. Players falling over, colliding with everyone. All right, chance to deliver this in by Messi. Looks for the back post. Everyone's missed it. Keeper doesn't even want to come out. Keeper, what are you doing? And this is where you've got to have your own brain, man. I can't do all the work for you. Yeah, Di Maria, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Camavinga's not happy. Don't know why he went to Real Madrid now. He's confused himself. But look at this. Keeper, just come out and pick it up. Just stand in there like an absolute Moby. All right, second half begins. I brought on Vinicius Jr. I took off Camavinga. 11 break. Let's just dive into this second half now. See what the boys can do. Can we do anything? Can we get back into this? I mean, I don't know if the video is going to lag for you guys. Hopefully it won't. It's weird, though, because I've asked this record in 60 frames, but it's given me 120 frames per second. And as if, this is definitely not 120 frames per second. We've been completely caught there. Now a chance here for Kylian Mbappe, and it was nearly another goal. Are they going to score a third one here? Yes, they are. We are getting absolutely mullered. Absolutely cream crackered. Well, at least you guys get to see plenty of goals. None for me. I've forgotten how to play PES. Well, this isn't PES. You can't call this PES. You know, it's eFootball. Maybe one day we'll call it back to being PES, but not right this minute. I thought PES 21 was a really good foundation for them to kind of build upon. I think like a lot of us, but they decided to go in a different direction, so here we are. Anyway, Valverde. You just got to kind of be patient, really, don't you? All right, let's give this a switch. Yeah, they definitely need to speed it up. I think they sped this game up a little bit. Game speed. If we put this on +1, I wonder how this would feel. Okay, well, that feels a little bit more responsive, to be fair. Well, actually feels much better. Okay. Yeah, players are responding way better now. Okay, well, maybe you need to play this game on +1. To be honest, I think this is a much better speed. More entertaining, more back and forth. Oh, where's the ball gone? It's disappeared. It's gone back into his arms. Benzema trying to win it. Lays it across. Marquinhos. Hakimi. Finding Di Maria. Gave him a little shove, said get out of it. Flicked up the line. Benzema touches it on. Modric! Oh, yeah, I'm actually liking this more. Maybe this is how you got to do it, folks. Up the game to +1 game speed. I mean, you can't do that online, but certainly if you play offline, it seems to be a little bit better. Oh, we got Vasquez here. Oh, we'll start that again then, won't we, Tony? Let that run through the old legs. Feed it inside. Militao. Vasquez again, and this time he's been caught. And Tony Kroos, absolute mess when it comes to the replays, though. Players disappearing. What on earth was that for a move? Right, well, I'm going to lay this on the edge of the box again. Oh, I pressed the... See, I keep pressing it, and then I press it again because I want to do like a knuckle shot type thing, but that doesn't work anymore, apparently. It just makes the bar go even harder. All right, let's just press L2 and X now the whole time and see what happens. A little bit of a tester here. Messi back to Hakimi. So back once again. Marquinhos. Swung all the way around. The outside of the boots. Mendes. Paris Saint-Germain right now just keeping possession. Where you going, son? Where you going, son? Now win it. Unlucky. We just got to crowd them out, basically. But yeah, it definitely feels better on +1. Like the players are responding to me a lot faster, and I think it's actually a good pace. I don't think it looks too fast. Right, get that out, please, or don't get it out. Kylian Mbappe over the bar. I mean, it's hard to get the ball off PSG when they're just knocking it around at the back. They don't really have any purpose to getting the ball forward. But why would they? They're winning 3-0. Yeah, I wasn't going to do that. I'm so used to pressing X to skip things. And that's an elbow to the face. There's the yellow card, as always. The same one as PES 21 and PES 20 and PES 19. Right here, just kind of elbowed him a little bit. As soon as you see him hold their face, it's a guaranteed yellow card every day of the week. Right, let's look for a switch here. Little touch on. Alaba. Too slow, mate. Far too slow. Here is Hakimi. Ooh, nice little block. Alaba once more. Swing it all the way round. Vasquez. Valverde. Well, I need movement in the middle, lads. Find Tony again. Swing it around there. Touch that off. Now you make the run up the line because we're going to feed you in and you're onside. Keep the flag down. We're going to drill this low and hard, but no, we're not because Hakimi is too quick, but then he forgot what he was doing. And now we drill that near post. Hey, there you go. We got a consolation goal, ladies and gents. Only took us 2 matches. Karim Benzema, who has been scoring a lot of goals in the real world. All right, here, see this? Hakimi comes. He took that touch, and he just didn't know what he was doing with his life. Little Cruyff there. Hazard fires this near post, and comfortable finish. All right, well, let's dive into another game. As I shall show you guys the highlights of these matches, just so you can see some different teams, because we're seeing all the same teams all the time, but with the unlocker, you're able to unlock all of them pretty much, which, once again, doesn't make sense. The teams are in the game. Why aren't they just giving us all the teams? Well, fix the game first, but anyway, 3-1. Didn't do very well in the first half, better in the second. Let's dive into another match. All right, so we're going to do a little bit of Tottenham versus the Evertonians. So let's give that a bit of a bashity bash. We're playing at Old Trafford because we don't have any other Premier League teams, so we'll go for that. And then Tottenham and their kit look fine. Lovely jubbly. All right, so here we go. Hugo Lloris getting the old gloves on ready. So we're going to play this on +1 game speed the whole match this time. Honestly, I think this might be the way to play this game right now if you are going to play offline. Obviously, online is different, but online's a lot faster because everyone plays like a madman.
Hello, everyone. And
so anyway, here we go. The Tottenham, the Evertonians. There's Harry Kane at the back. What's my granddad doing there? Look at him in the old orange jacket. Well, there's the crowd for you. I actually think the crowd looks better than PS5. Nah, there's still a lot of work to be done here, folks. A lot of... Look, if this game came out 10 years ago, you go, all right, it's not too shabby. But now, you know, 2021, you're not expecting this kind of quality. You're expecting a top-of-the-line game, especially considering how long Konami did work on it. Right, now we do quickly need to change the settings here real quick. We'll put the player names above the heads. I've turned off the bottom boxes as well. I don't like it. I don't need them, and I like to know the stamina as well. So, anyway, here we go. Seriously, this plays a lot more like PES 21 when you do speed it up, minus the tons of bugs. But anyway, Emerson just about keeps that one alive. Play this one inside. Højbjerg finding the regular. There we go. 1-2s all day. Cuts back inside. Like, there is, you know, as I say, what's happened there? That's ridiculous. But as I keep saying, that there's potential here because the game is based on PES. It literally is, right? That's what they've done. They've imported over the PES series. So there's potential because we've all enjoyed PES for the most part. Yeah, it got a little bit stale over the last few years because I think that's mainly down to the content just being absolutely pants. You know, my club's always the same. Not really any different. Well, you should have left that, Emerson, so I don't know what you're playing at there, son. You know, but the way the players do touch the ball and dribble, yeah, it does look kind of nice, but I'm all over the place. I can't defend. As you can see, you've conceded in every single game. Mr. Gray doing the business. Looks nothing like him. But he smashes it home. Shocking defending, boys. I think the main thing for me is just the laziness of Konami as a whole, because I literally see the same animations, the same celebrations. Everything is basically the same as PES 21 or PES 20. They really haven't added a whole lot of new things. So, yeah, what have they been doing? And if they've had problems, they should have been very transparent with us and said, look, the game's being delayed for 6 months while we work out the bugs, and we would have been like, all right, fine, at least you're being honest. Because releasing something like this when it came out, as I say, this is playing better for me now, putting on +1. I haven't seen as many ridiculous collisions that I saw last week. If they've done anything to the gameplay, then great. They really needed to. I mean, there's still things like that, of course. But if they haven't, then I don't know. Maybe this is just a placebo effect, or maybe the PC version collisions are better. I don't know why they would be. That seems rather odd. But yeah, Konami, just be transparent with your fan base. Stop lying to everyone, because guess what? If you keep lying, as I found out in my last relationship, eventually you're going to get caught. What on earth's happened there? Well done, Hugo Reich. Eventually you're going to get caught. You're going to get found out. So don't lie. Just be honest. Anyway, let's try and focus here for this match, and maybe, just maybe, we can win a game. Right, Emerson. I don't like the fact, keep saying it, I don't like the fact that I can't make player runs. I'm fine with a teammate press gone, fine, I'll deal with it, as I've just spat all over the shop. And I love super counts on this game, works so much better than FIFA's because it's very quick and easy to do. But I miss players making runs, and I'm going to need you. No, I didn't even ask you, Ramiro, to get to that. I wanted you to change player. I'm going to need you, Konami, to bring that back, okay? One thing I'm going to ask you to do, and then sort the rest of it. Right, we're going to have to just go attacking because I'm not seeing any player runs going forward here. Right, Højbjerg into the space. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Emerson just forgetting where he is. Embarrassing. All right, the old Mina. Oh, the glory days, folks, of when we had our Everton playthrough in Master League. I really think I am going to stream, though, the Derby County one for you guys to watch, maybe on the weekends. I don't know. I do want to get back to playing PES 21. This is making me want to play PES 21. It's still a game that I really enjoy playing on manual. And I've had a good year with PES 21. A lot of people moaning about it, complaining about it. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it. More than this, that's for sure. All right, get on him. Good block there. But you see how much better this game it plays out when you're playing on +1. This seems to be like all they need to do is change the default speed to this. All right, here we go. Ball over the top. That's too much. He's not going to get there. Oh, he is going to get there. Oh, unlucky. Yeah, this is much better speed-wise, which actually fixes quite a few problems when it comes to the responsiveness. So try it out, folks. Dele Alli! Oh, what happened there? Glitch back into the mix. I'm not even going to get a replay of that one. They said forget it. If you guys know how to make the PC version look better, by the way, let me know if there's any kind of things. As I said, I've tried this resolution thing. Of course, Mina's going to win the header. He's about 6'4". I've tried the resolution thing. It doesn't work. Doesn't seem to do anything. And there's the big header from the big man. And a good save by Lloris. But watch, the crowd's not applauding, but then watch when my team comes out, watch the crowd applaud. There we go, they start applauding. So, there you go. A little touch for you. All right, Reguilon, start again with Lloris. It is very laggy for me. I'm hoping it's not lagging for you guys when the video plays back. Mora. Start again. Think that over. Go on, Dele Alli. Well done. Right, this time surely we got to score. Why did he take the touch? He didn't need to. I didn't ask him to. I pressed shoot. He said, no, we're not listening. I'll take that touch all day. It was great. Well, let's play the advantage. Hey, I'll say one thing. You get more fouls on this game than you do on FIFA, because you don't get any. Lucas Moura. Emerson. Now we deliver it high near post. Back towards Allen. Keane. Finding Mina. Harry. Oh, Harry. Mr. Kane. Oh, that's a heavy touch. And Underbelly's there. We're going to lob the goalie. Didn't quite put enough power in it. Honestly, this plays so much better when you put it on +1. It really does. It cranks the tempo up. Just a touch to almost play at that PES 21 pace, which is what I liked. It's just all the other issues that are making it very tough. Ball's fired towards the back post. Lloris with tough clearance, but he does well. Dele Alli with a nice little flick on there. That's the wrong pass. Great. Finding Allen. And a foul. I mean, he nutmegged him. I don't know how that's a foul. That's a beautiful nutmeg. All right, well, they got a chance here. Dignat's a long way out. Don't think he's going to shoot, and he's decided against it. Godfrey. That's a good challenge there. Right, Reguilon. Right, have we got the break here? Have we got the break? Kane looking for Dele Alli. We may steal this. Oh, unlucky. Mina. Back towards Allen. But yeah, let me know if you played on the PC or the PS5. Does it feel any different from what you played last week? As I said, all the matches, we played 3 games so far, and I have not seen the amount of stupid collisions we had last week. Now, it's still not great by any stretch, but it's you know, it's better, isn't it? That's nicely done. That's nicely done. Mora's there, and we've missed the bloody target. That's where I'm missing the ability to use my arrow. You know? But they got rid of it. Again, another thing they didn't need to touch. You could have left L2 alone with the old manual. Because sometimes people like to use manual shooting, even when they're not on manual shooting. Can't do that anymore. Getting rid of things you didn't need to get rid of, Konami. No one asked for it. Why don't you just ask people next time? As, well, Gray's doing some absolute magical work here. How on earth has he still got that? I don't know. Anyway, Son's going to get there, and he hasn't got the strength. Although, is he going to win it back? No, he's not. Gray with a chance. Just wide. There you go. Full on attack. All-out attack for the final few seconds. Well, that was a bit of a glitch. Kane looking for Son. Not quite. 1 minute of stoppage time to play. There is Keane. Is he going to lose out? No, he's not. Well, we've lost again, folks. So we didn't do very well, did we? We lost every match. It's a bit embarrassing. But there we have it. I just wanted to showcase some other teams because you can unlock them. As I said, head over to Evo Web if you guys want to find out how to do all that stuff. But I strongly recommend that you guys do put things on +1 game speed. I actually thought the game played out way better once we switched that in the second match. because it's just a touch too slow on normal for me. But anyway, we'll be back tomorrow streaming live, so make sure you stay tuned for that. I can't speak. And until next time, folks, subscribe for more. Take care. Let me know how you thought eFootball's been playing for you over the last couple of days. Has it been updated? I don't know, but it certainly feels like the collisions have been done. Something's happened to them, so they're not as bad. Still bad, but not as bad. Anyway, we'll be back shortly. Till next time, subscribe for more. Take care.